Huber's Trick Shots, how are you doing? First in the chat today. Thanks for popping in there, Huber. How you guys doing this morning? Uh-oh. Okay. All right. I think I got everything adjusted correctly. In case you're wondering, I have a couple computers here and I do monitor my chat that way because sometimes my chat in the stream kind of locks up. So that's pretty much why I do some of these extra precautions here. Too low. Gotta have the sound on just ever so slightly so I get credit for my viewing times. Hi, Mr. Donald. How you doing there? The Huber brothers. Are you and your brother hanging out together watching me this morning? Really do appreciate you guys being here. All right. Today we are going to go over the biography for Barry Bonds. Barry Bonds is my team. Oh, just you to just one today. Just one of the brothers today. Just me. Your brother's not hanging out with you right now? Maybe he'll pop in later, huh? But I do appreciate you being here. And we're going to give it just a couple more minutes, see if we can get a few more people pop into the stream before I get into my content for today. So hopefully you guys had a good weekend. Hopefully your dad is doing well, doing his preaching hopefully through the internet, kind of like most people are, unless are you guys having church at your church? Or is your dad practicing social distancing and doing we do our services live through Facebook. That's the way our pastor has chosen to do it, but we did kind of open up the church for those that might not have underlying health conditions that could cause them to be susceptible. Your other brother's doing schoolwork. That's good. And you do Facebook Live. That's cool. All right. So yeah, I've gone to your dad's channel and saw super short print car brakes. How you doing there, Jonathan? How's Jonathan doing today? Nice to see you in here, Jonathan. Appreciate you being here. But yeah, I'm gonna give it probably 2 more minutes at 10:33, only because that sounds like a good round number. At 10:33, I will start and get into Barry Bonds' biography for today. So we'll have fun with this one. Go over Barry Bonds' biography. Just in case you're wondering what is going on, I do have some of Barry Bonds' I got 2 of his rookie cards here. Well, these 2 down here are the same rookie cards. But then I've got 2 of Barry Bonds' rookie cards in my collection here. The Fleer and the Tops Barry Bonds. And then I got these other extra cards here. The Race 270. The year that him and Mark McGuire were racing to 70 home runs. Of course, he got 72. Barry Bonds with the San Francisco Giants. And then this one here is just a season highlights card. All right, Bonds smashes 500th career home run. All right, so other than that, we will get into our content here with the biography for Robert Tone is in the house. How you doing there, Robert? Nice to have you with us. Today is a cloudy day here. It's supposed to start raining a little bit maybe today. It's supposed to be kind of dry, they say, but it's been sprinkling on and off. And then tomorrow the rain comes back. But we did have quite a few good days. Me and my wife went out in the mornings over the weekend on Saturday. Sunday we didn't do much. We had church services, and then I popped into Kevin's card sale on Saturday. I was able to buy just a few things from Kevin's card sale. I made a couple of great sales on eBay this last weekend, so that kind of helped me out. But we're going to get ready to get started here with Barry Bonds' biography, and then after that we will open up this opening day 2020 blaster box here and see what kind of insert cards we can get out of this blaster box for opening day 2020. Try and get some more of my error cards. That's the ones where it says 26th of March. But without further ado, let's get into Barry Bonds' biography. Barry Lamar Bonds. Let me make sure in the chat, make sure I am all caught up. SSP, I am well, thank you. Hello, Donald. Oh, Lucky is here. Hi, Hubers. SSP, Car Breaks, and of course, Robert. Have you ever done lightning auction on the channel? Yeah, I have done 1 minute auctions on my channel before, but it does take quite a bit to try and set that up. But I will be doing my next sale. I will be doing my next sale on the 2nd of May. Between now and then, I've got to get some cards ready to put in for my auction. But yes, that will be my next sale. I'm trying to see if I can try and get some different items to put up in the sale. And but yeah, so let's get going and rolling here with Barry Bonds' biography. So Barry Lamar Bonds, born July 24th, 1964, and is an American former professional baseball left fielder who played 22 seasons in the Major League Baseball with the Pittsburgh Pirates and the San Francisco Giants. He received a record 7 National League MVP awards, 8 Gold Glove Awards, a record 12 Silver Slugger Awards, and 14 All-Star selections. He is considered to be one of the greatest baseball players of all time. Bonds was regarded as an exceptional hitter. He led the Major League Baseball in on-base plus slugging 6 times, and placed within the top 5 hitters of 12 of his 17 qualifying seasons. He holds many MLB hitting records, including most career home runs, most home runs in a single season with 73, set in 2001, and most career walks. Bonds was also known as a talented all-round baseball player. He won 8 Gold Glove Awards for his defensive play in the outfield. He stole 514 bases with his base running speed, becoming the first and only MLB player to date with at least 500 home runs and 500 stolen bases. No other player has even 400 of each. He is ranked second in career wins above replacement WAR among all Major League position players by both Fangraphs and BaseballReference.com, behind only Babe Ruth. However, Bonds led a controversial career, notably as a central figure in baseball's steroids scandal. In 2007, he was indicted on charges of perjury and obstruction of justice for allegedly lying to the grand jury during a federal government's investigation of Balco. The perjury charges against Bonds were dropped on an initial obstruction of justice conviction, overturned in 2015. So Bonds became eligible for the National Baseball Hall of Fame in 2013 and has not received the 75% of the vote needed to be elected, with the highest share of the vote coming in 2020, his 8th of 10 years of eligibility, when he received 60.7%. Voters of the Baseball Writers Association of America said they did not vote for Bonds because they believe he used performance-enhancing drugs. So his early life. Bonds was born in Riverside, California, to Patricia Nee Howard and former major leaguer Bobby Bonds, and grew up in San Carlos and attended Juniper Sierra High School in San Mateo, where he excelled in baseball, basketball, and football. He played on the junior varsity team during his freshman year and the remainder of his high school career on the varsity team. He garnered a .467 batting average his senior year and was named Prep All-American. The Giants drafted Bonds in the second round of the 1982 MLB draft as as a high school senior, but the Giants and Bonds were unable to agree on contract terms when Haller's maximum offer was $70,000, which would equate to $185,452 in today's salary. And Bonds' minimum to go pro was $75,000, so Bonds instead decided to attend college. All right, let me pop in the stream here real quick. That's a trade secret right now, okay? Some people will figure it out, but it's my trade secret. I'm sorry there, Huber. But Lucky, good to hear from you. Check is in the mail. Laugh out loud. Fitzy Sports Cards. Hey, Donald. Thanks, Fitzy, for popping into the stream here. Really do appreciate that. So as far as his college career, Bonds attended Arizona State University, hitting .347 with 45 home runs and 175 runs batted in. In 1984, he batted .360 and had 30 stolen bases. In 1985, he hit 23 home runs with 66 RBIs and a .368 batting average. He was a Sporting News All-American selection that year, and he tied the NCAA record with 7 consecutive hits in the College World Series as sophomore, and was named All-Time College World Series team in 1996. Bonds was not well liked by his Sun Devil teammates, in part because the words of longtime coach Jim Brock, he was rude, inconsiderate, and self-centered. For instance, when he was suspended for breaking curfew, the other players initially voted against his return, even though he was easily the best player on the team. He graduated from Arizona State in 1986 with a degree in criminology. He was named ASU On Deck Circle Most Valuable Player. Other winners include Dustin Pedroia, Willie Bloomquist, Paul Loduca, and Ike Davis. During college, he played part of one summer in the Amateur Alaska Baseball League with the Alaska Gold Panners. Next, on to his professional career. Draft and minor leagues. The Pittsburgh Pirates drafted Bonds in the 6th overall pick of the 1985 Major League Baseball draft, and he joined Prince William's Pirates of the Carolina League and was named July 1985 Player of the Month for the league. In 1986, he hit .311 in 44 games for the Hawaii Islanders of the Pacific Coast League. Let me pop in the chat real quick here. Lucky says, laugh out loud. You know, no one has actually said that to me before. That's cool. Yeah, Robert said earlier, Lucky, good to hear from you. Check is in the mail. I think they're working on a trade or something there. So that is cool. All right. So then next in his career, he was with the Pittsburgh Pirates from 1986 through 1992. Before Bonds made it to the major leagues in Pittsburgh, Pirate fan attendance was low, with 1984 and 1985 attendance below 10,000 per game for the 81-game home schedule. Bonds made his major league debut on May 30th, 1986. In 1986, Bonds led the National League rookies with 16 home runs, 48 RBIs, 36 stolen bases, and 65 walks, but he finished 6th in the Rookie of the Year voting. He played center field in 1986, but switched to left field with the arrival of center fielder Andy Van Slyke in 1987. In his early years, Bonds batted as the leadoff hitter, with Van Slyke also in the outfield. The Pirates had a venerable defensive tandem that worked together to cover a lot of ground on the field, although they were not close Off the field, the Pirates experienced a surge in fan enthusiasm with Bonds on the team and set the club attendance record of 52,119 in the 1987 home opener. That year, he hit 25 home runs in his second season, along with 32 stolen bases and 59 RBIs. Bonds improved the 1988 hitting with 283 with 24 home runs, and the Pirates broke the record set in the previous years with 54,089 attending the home opener. Bonds now fit into a highly respected lineup after Bobby Bonilla, Van Slyke, and Jay Bell. He finished with 19 home runs and 58 RBIs and 14 outfield assists in 1989, which was his second in the National League. Following the season, rumors that he would be traded to the Los Angeles Dodgers for Jeff Hamilton and John Wetland, but the team denied the rumors and no such trade occurred. Bonds won his first MVP award in 1990, hitting .301 with 33 home runs and 114 RBIs. He also stole 52 bases, which were third in the league, to become a first-time member of the 30-30 Club. He won his first Gold Glove award and Silver Slugger award that year. The Pirates won the National League East title for the first postseason berth since winning the 1979 World Series. However, the Cincinnati Reds, whose last postseason berth had also been in 1979 when they lost to the Pirates in that year's NLCS, defeated the Pirates in the NLCS en route to winning the World Championship. In 1991, Bonds also put up great numbers, hitting 25 home runs and driving in 116 runs, and obtained another Gold Glove and Silver Slugger. He finished second to the Atlanta Braves' Terry Pendleton, the National League batting champion, and the MVP voting. The Pirates' slugging outfield of Bonds, Bonilla, and Van Slyke performed miserably in the 1990 and 1991 playoff, hitting 190 in 1990, 12 for 63, and 200 in 1991, 15 for 75. In March 1992, the Pirates' general manager Ted Simmons agreed to a deal with the Atlanta Braves' counterpart John Schuerholz to trade Bonds in exchange for Alejandro Pena, Keith Mitchell, and a player to be named later. Pirates manager Jim Leyland opposed the trade vehemently, and the proposal was rescinded. Bonds stayed with Pittsburgh and won his second MVP award that season, while hitting .311 with 34 home runs and 103 RBIs. He propelled the Pirates to their third straight National League East Division title. However, Pittsburgh was defeated by the Braves in a 7-game National League Championship Series. Bonds participated in the final play of the Game 7 of the NLCS, whereby he fielded a base hit by Francisco Cabrera and attempted to throw out Sid Bream at home plate, but the throw to the Pirates catcher Mike LaValliere was late and Bream scored the winning run. For the third consecutive season, the National League champion Pirates were denied a trip to the World Series. Following the loss, Bonds and star teammate Doug Drabek were expected to command salaries too high for Pittsburgh to again sign them. Bonds was never well liked by reporters or fans in Pittsburgh. Despite winning 2 MVP awards, one paper even gave him an award as MDP, the most despised Pirate. Okay, let me take a pop in the chat here real quick before we get into his next segment in his career. Me and my brother sang on our church live stream last Sunday. You should check it out. Okay, Huber. Yeah, that would be cool. Do you guys got a church Facebook page, or is it just How do we find that service for your church there, Huber? Would be kind of curious. Can you type in the name of your church page, or however you guys do your live streaming? You don't necessarily have to do a link. Just type in for now, like the name of the page. Okay, Fellowship Baptist Church of Ferndale on Facebook. Okay, let me make a note of that real quick so I don't forget, and then we'll get into our. I do like. At least the church name's easy, because our church name is Fellowship Baptist Church also. We are Fellowship Baptist Church, and yours is of Ferndale. What state is that in, Huber? Just to make sure, because we have a Ferndale, Washington, which is just north of us. But I know you're not in Washington State. What state are you in there, Huber? Just kind of curious. Maryland. Oh, okay, that's right. I think I do remember hearing your dad or mom say something about that on their page. I think you mentioned that last time you were here. Sorry about that. You got to remember, I'm an older guy, so I tend to forget. All right. I will definitely make it a point to check that out and hear you guys sing that special in your church. That is awesome. Or on your Facebook Live. I will check it out. And your name is Michael. All right there. Thanks, Michael. All right. That is a nice name to have, by the way. My son, who's a music teacher in Florida, like you probably remember me talking about it, his full name is Daniel Michael Blomdahl. That's my son's middle name. So that's nice, Michael. Appreciate you doing. What's your other brother's first name? I know it's you and your brother that were on here last time. That is very, very cool. All right. Garrett. Okay. So Michael and Garrett, when you guys are in the stream, I'll have to remember to shout you guys out. If you guys aren't already on their channel, I know they don't have a lot of videos, but maybe they'll be producing videos soon. But you guys check out Huber's Trick Shots. Okay, so let's get on to our next section in our biography here. So in 1993 through 2007, Barry Bonds, Bobby was his dad, Barry Bonds was with the San Francisco Giants. So in the 1993 season, Bonds left the Pirates to sign a lucrative free agent contract worth then a record $43.7 million, equivalent to $77.4 million in 2019. Over 6 years with the Giants, with whom his father had spent the first 7 years of his career, and with whom his godfather, Willie Mays, played 22 of his 24 major league seasons. The deal was at that time the largest in baseball history in terms of both total value and average annual salary. Once he signed with the Giants, Bonds had intended to wear 24, his number, during most of his stay with the Pirates. And after receiving Mays' blessing, the Giants were willing to unretire it until the public commotion from fans and media became too much. To honor his father, Bonds switched his jersey to number 25, as it had been Bobby's number in San Francisco. Bonds hit .336 in 1993, leading the league with 46 home runs and 123 RBIs en route to his second consecutive MVP award and third overall. As good as the Giants were, winning 103 games, the Atlanta Braves won 104 in what some call the last great pennant race, because the wild card was instituted shortly after that. The 1994 season. In the lockout-shortened season of 1994, Bonds hit .312 with 37 home runs and a league-leading 74 walks, and he finished fourth in MVP voting. In the 1995 season, Bonds hit 33 home runs and drove in 104 runs, hitting .294, but finished only 12th in MVP voting. In 1994, he appeared in a small role himself in the television film Jane's House, starring James Wood and Ann Archer. In the 1996 season, Bonds became the first National League player and second of the current list of 4 Major League players to hit 40 home runs and steal 40 bases in the same season. The other members of the 40-40 club are Jose Canseco in 1988, Alex Rodriguez in 1998, and Alfonso Soriano in 2006. His father, Bobby Bonds, was 1 home run short in 1973 when he hit 39 home runs and stole 43 bases. Bonds hit his 300th and 301st home runs off the Florida Marlins' John Burkett on April 27th. He became the 4th player in history to join the 300-300 club with 300 stolen bases and 300 home runs for a career, joining Willie Mays and Andre Dawson. And his father, Bonds' total for the season included 129 runs driven in, a .308 average, and a then National League record of 151 walks. He finished 5th in MVP balloting. In the 1997 season, Bonds hit .291, his lowest average since 1989. He hit 40 home runs on the second straight year and drove in 101 runs, leading the league in walks again with 145. He tied his father in 1997 for having the most 30-30 seasons, and he again placed 5th in the MLB balloting. All right, let me pop in the chat real quick. I am uploading Friday. Spicy Bear, Barry Bonds is awesome. There you go, Spicy Bear. Mud Dog. Mud Dog's in the house. How you doing there, Mud Dog? Have not seen you in a while. Nice to have you stop by. Stopping by to say hi and hope you're well. I am doing well, Mud Dog. Nice to see one of my original wrench people back in the chat. Thanks for popping in here, Mud Dog. Really do appreciate you, buddy. I know you're just busy and doing other things, but thanks for stopping by. I really do appreciate it, Mud Dog. Miss you a lot, buddy. All right, the 1998 season with 2 outs in the 9th inning of a game against the Arizona Diamondbacks. Shout out to Kevin's card collecting and more here. I don't know, Kevin's not in the channel yet. He might be busy this morning. On May 28th, 1998, Bonds became only the 5th player in baseball history to be given an intentional walk with the bases loaded. Nap Lahoy, 1901, Del Bissonette in 1928, and Bill Nicholson in 1944. So it had been 54 years since the last bases loaded intentional walk to score a run. All right, and were 3 others in the 20th century who received that rare honor. The first to receive one was Abner Dalrymple in 1881. On August 23rd, Bonds hit his 400th career home run. By doing so, he became the first player ever to enter the 400-400 club by having career totals of 400 home runs and 400 stolen bases. He is still the only player to have achieved this feat. The milestone home run came off of Kurt Ohala, who, like Burkett, was pitching for the Marlins. For the season, he hit .303 with 37 home runs and drove in 122 runs, winning his 8th Gold Glove, and he finished 8th in MVP voting. In the 1999 season, marked a career low up to that point for Bonds in terms of playing time. Bonds started off the 1999 season hitting well, batting .366 in the month of April with 4 home runs and 12 RBIs in the Giants' first 12 games of the season. But on April 18th, he was placed on the 15-day disabled list for only the second time in his career up to that point. Bonds had suffered a torn tendon in his bicep, as well as bone spurs in his elbow, both which required surgery and cost him the rest of April and all of May. Upon returning to action on June 9th, Bonds struggled somewhat at the plate for the remainder of the 1999 season. A series of nagging injuries, including elbow pain, knee inflammation, and groin issues, hampered his play, only hitting .248 after his return from the disabled list. He still managed to slug 34 home runs, drive in 83 runs, as well as hit for .617 slugging percentage, despite missing nearly 2 full months with injuries and only playing in 102 games. Bill James ranked Bonds as the best player of the 1990s. He added to the decade's second best player, Craig Biggio, had been closer in production to the decade's 10th best player than to Bonds. In 1999, with statistics through 1997 being considered, Bonds ranked number 34 on the Sporting News list of the 100 greatest baseball players from the highest ranking active player. When the Sporting News list was redone in 2005, Bonds was ranked 6th behind Babe Ruth, Willie Mays, Ty Cobb, Walter Johnson, and Hank Aaron. Bonds was omitted from the 1999's Major League All-Century team, to which Ken Griffey Jr. was elected. James wrote of Bonds, certainly the most unappreciated superstar of my lifetime. Griffey has always been more popular, but Bonds has been a far greater player. In 1999, he rated Bonds as the 16th best player of all time. When people begin to take all of his accomplishments, he predicated Bonds may well be rated among the 5 greatest players in the history of the game. The 2000 series, in the 2000 season, the following year, Bonds hit a .306 with career bests through that time in both slugging percentage with .688 and home runs 49 in just 143 games. He also drew a league-leading 117 walks. Pop in the chat here. How much for that Bonds rookie out? I'm not selling none of these right now there, Huber, but thanks for asking and stuff. These are just a display. Usually what I try and do is when I do some players where I can display some of those from some of their cards that I have in my personal collection, I tend to do that. Donald, do you have a favorite Phillies player from when you were a child? Let's see. A favorite Philly player would probably be Mike Schmidt, Hall of Famer Mike Schmidt. But there was many players. Larry Boa was also a good player. He was a shortstop for the Philadelphia Phillies. Greg Lazinski was one of the power hitters of the time for the Philadelphia Phillies. But back in the day when I really enjoyed watching baseball and stuff, there were a number of Philadelphia Phillies there. But I guess those would probably be my top 3. Mike Schmidt, Hall of Fame pitcher. Who is my favorite Orioles active player? I don't really follow the Orioles that much, but just in case you are wondering, Huber, Cal Ripken Jr. is my favorite Baltimore Orioles player of all time. He is my second highest collection I have. I have Ken Griffey Jr. and Cal Ripken Jr. because I am Donald L. Blomdahl Jr. I'm a junior myself. Maybe that's why I really stuck with the juniors. But, so, yeah, that would have to be the same there. Chuck Dupree's in the house. How you doing, Chuck? Chuck, I'm glad I saw you in the chat. Here's that card I was telling you about there, Chuck. Oh, okay, so your dad's junior and you are number 3. That's cool there. That's cool there. And here's the back of the card there, in case you're wondering there, Chuck. That is the back of the card. In case you were wondering, you want to look at that real quick. All right, we pray for the safe return of all Americans involved in Operation Desert Storm and for peace throughout the world. Just since you were in the stream, I just wanted to kind of... So, yeah, I pulled this out of my Fairfield box. I would take 5,000 of those. That is an awesome card, that's for sure. And, yeah, I pulled this out of my Fairfield Friday box last Friday. So, that is an awesome looking card, that is for sure. So it's a 1991 scorecard, and it is card number 737. Pretty cool looking card. I've got that, actually right now I had it up near my computer here, right in front of, it's kind of covering over a Ken Griffey Jr. 1-of-1 card. But I just wanted to have it handy in case you popped in the stream there, Chuck. Thanks for being here. So on October 4th, by homering off Wilfredo Rodriguez in the 159th game of the season, Bonds tied the previous record of 70 set by Mark McGwire, which McGwire set in the 162nd game of the 1998 season. He then hit number 71 and 72 the following night off Chan Ho Park. Bonds added his 73rd off Dennis Springer on October 7th. The ball was later sold to toy manufacturer Todd McFarlane for $450,000. He previously bought Mark McGwire's 70th home run ball from 1998. Bonds received the Babe Ruth Home Run Award for leading the MLB in home runs that season. So in 2002, Bonds re-signed with the Giants for a 5-year, $90 million contract in January 2002. He hit 5 home runs in the Giants' first 4 games of the season, tying Lou Brock's 35-year-old record for most home runs after 4 games. He won the National League batting title with a career high .370 average and struck out only 47 times. He hit 46 home runs in 403 at-bats. Despite playing in 9 fewer games than the previous season, he drew 198 walks, a major league record. 68 of them were intentional walks, surpassing Willie McCovey's 45 in 1969. For another major league record, he slugged .799, then the 4th highest total of all time. Bonds broke Ted Williams' major league record for on-base average with 582. Bonds also hit his 60th home run less than a year and a half after hitting his 500th. The home run came on August 9th at home against Kip Wells of the Pirates. 2002 postseason, Bonds batted .322 with 8 home runs, 16 RBIs, and 27 walks in the postseason en route to the 2002 World Series, which the Giants lost 4-3 to the Anaheim Angels. In 2003, Bonds played in just 130 games. He hit 45 home runs in just 390 at-bats. Along with a .341 batting average, he slugged .749, walked 148 times, and had an on-base average well over 500, with .529 for the 3rd straight year. He also became the only member of the career 500 home run, 500 stolen base club by stealing a second base on June 23rd off pitcher Eric Gang in the 11th inning of a tied ball game against the Los Angeles Dodgers, against whom Bonds had tallied his 500th home run. Bonds scored the game-winning run later in that inning. And then the 2004 season. In 2004, Bonds had perhaps his best season. He hit .362 en route to his second National League batting title and broke his own record by walking 232 times. He slugged an .812 percentage, which was fourth highest of all time, and broke his on-base percentage record with a .609 average. Bonds passed Mays on the career home run list by hitting his 661st off of Ben Ford on April 13th. He then hit his 700th home run off Jake Peavy on September 17th. Bonds hit 45 home runs in 373 at-bats and struck out just 41 times, putting himself in an elite company, as few major leaguers have ever made more home runs than strikeouts in a season. Bonds would win his fourth consecutive MVP award and his seventh overall. His seventh MVP awards are 4 more than any other player in history. In addition, no player from either league has been awarded the MVP 4 times in a row. The MVP award was the first given in 1931. The 40-year-old Bonds also broke Willie Stargell's 25-year record as the oldest player to win a Most Valuable Player award. Stargell, at 39 8 months, was National League co-MVP with Keith Hernandez in 1979. On July 4th, he tied and passed Rickey Henderson's career bases on balls record with his 2,190th and 2,191st career walks. As Bonds neared Aaron's record, Aaron was called on for his option of Bonds. He clarified that he was a fan and admirer of Bonds and avoided the controversy regarding whether the record should be denoted with an asterisk for Bonds' alleged steroid usage. He felt recognition and respect for the award was something to be determined by the fans. As the steroid controversy received greater media attention during the off-season before the 2005 season, Aaron expressed some reservations about the statements Bond made on the issue. Aaron expressed that he felt drug and steroid use to boost athletic performance was inappropriate. Aaron was frustrated that the media could not focus on events that occurred in the field of play and wished drugs or gambling allegations such as those associated with Pete Rose could be emphasized less. In 2007, Aaron felt the whole steroid use issue was very controversial and decided that he would not attend any possible record-breaking games. Aaron congratulated Bonds through the media, including a video played on the scoreboard when Bonds eventually broke Aaron's record on August 2007. Let me pop in the chat here real quick. Sorry to interrupt, but Donald's favorite player was Home Run Baker. Chuck Dupree. Robert, I have a card of Home Run Baker, 1961 Fleer, all-time greats. Correction, 1960 Fleer. Very nice, Lucky. I've got that set as well. I especially like Ted Williams' card from that set since he was still playing at the time. That's cool. I like that. Home Run Baker. Oh, my word. In the 2005 season, Bond's salary for the 2005 season was $22 million, the second highest salary in Major League Baseball. The Yankees' Alex Rodriguez earned the highest with $25.2 million. Bonds endured a knee injury, multiple surgeries, and rehabilitation. He was activated on September 12th and started in left field. In his return against the San Diego Padres, he nearly hit a home run in his first at-bat. Bonds finished the night 1 for 4. Upon his return, Bonds resumed his high-caliber performance at the plate, hitting home runs in 4 consecutive games from September 18th to the 21st, and finished with 5 homers in only 14 games. In 2006, Bonds earned $20 million, not including bonuses, the 4th highest salary in baseball. Through the 2006 season, he had earned approximately $172 million during his then 21-year career, making him baseball's all-time highest-paid player. Bonds hit under 200 for his first 10 games of the season and did not hit a home run until April 22nd. This 10-game stretch was his longest home run slump since the 1998 season. On May 7th, Bonds drew within 1 home run of tying Babe Ruth for the second place on the all-time list, hitting his 713th career home run into the second level of Citizens Park in Philadelphia, off pitcher John Lieber, in a game in which the Giants lost to the Philadelphia Phillies. The towering home run, one of the longest in Citizen Bank Park's 2-season history, traveling an estimated 450 feet, hit off the facade of the third deck in right field. On May 20th, Bonds tied Ruth, hitting his 714th home run to deep right field to lead off the top of the second inning. The home run came off left-handed pitcher Brad Halsey of the Oakland A's in an interleague game played in Oakland, California. Since this was an interleague game in an American League stadium, Bonds was batting as the designated hitter in the lineup for the Giants. Bonds was quoted after the game as being glad it's over with, and stated that more attention could be focused on Albert Pujols, who was on a very rapid home run pace in early 2006. On May 28th, Bonds passed Ruth's 715th career home run to center field off Colorado Rockies pitcher Byung-Hyun Kim. The ball was hit at an estimated 445 feet into center field, where it went through the hands of several fans, but then fell into an elevated platform in center field, then rolled off the platform where Andrew Morbitzer, a 38-year-old San Francisco resident, caught the ball while he was in line at a concession stand. Mysteriously, radio broadcaster Dave Fleming's radio play-by-play of the home run went silent just as the ball was hit, apparently from a microphone failure. But the televised version, called by Giants broadcaster Dwayne Cooper, was not affected. On September 22nd, Bonds tied Henry Aaron's National League career home run record of 733. The home run came in the top of the 6th inning on a high-scoring game against the Milwaukee Brewers at Miller Park in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. The achievement was notable for its occurrence in this very city where Aaron began with the Milwaukee Braves and concluded with the Brewers, then in the American League, his career. With the Giants trailing 10-8, Bonds hit a blast deep center field on a 2-0 pitch off the Brewers' Chris Sperling, with runners on first and second and 1 out. Though the Giants were at the time clinging to only a slim chance of making the playoffs, Bonds' home run provided the additional drama of driving the Giants to an 11-10 lead in the critical game in the final days of the pennant race. The Brewers eventually won the game 13-12, though Bonds went 3 for 5 with 2 doubles and the record-tying home run and 6 runs batted in. On September 23rd, Bonds surpassed Aaron for the National League career home run record, hit in Milwaukee like the previous one. This was a solo home run off Chris Capuna of the Brewers. This was the last home run Bonds hit in 2006. In 2006, Bonds recorded his lowest slugging percentage, a statistic that he has historically ranked among the league's leaders season after season since 1991 with the Pittsburgh Pirates. In 2007, the New York Daily News reported that Bonds had tested positive for amphetamines. Under baseball's amphetamine policy, which had been in effect for one season, players testing positive were to submit to 6 additional tests and undergo treatment and counseling. The policy also stated that players were not to be identified for a first positive test, but the New York Daily News leaked the test results. When the Player Association informed Bonds of the test results, he initially attributed it to substance he had taken from the locker of Giants teammate Mark Sweeney, but would later retract this claim and publicly apologize to Sweeney. Pop in this stream here. Huber's trick shots. Have you ever done through the mail autographs? No, I have not done any, but I'm in the process of probably doing that with Kevin's card collecting is going to send me some information on I believe it's a Jay Buhner. Isn't it Jay Buhner? Hold on a second. No, John Olerud. I got a John Olerud bat relic that I want to try and get autographed to make it even more valuable. It's nice. I don't know if normally people send these in, but I'm going to try and send that in to John Olerud, put it in an envelope, put it in so that it can be sent back to me. But yeah, so I'm going to see how that works out as soon as Kevin does give me that. There it is, talking about that, and Kevin must have heard his name in the background. Kevin must have heard me talking about him in the background. But yeah, it's because Huber Trick Shots was asking if I have ever done through the mail autographs. I have not, but I am probably thinking about doing one coming up soon. So, if I sent you a Mariners team card, would I autograph it for you? I don't know if I would autograph the Mariners team card, but I can send you. I tell you what, if you do that, I could probably. If it's just a team card, like a team picture card, I'll sign that, but I'll also send you one of my rookie cards, okay, Huber? You go ahead and do that. You can check the About Me tab on my page, and you'll see the address where you can send that to. And then what I'll do when I receive that from you, I will send you an autograph back on that card, and I will send you a rookie card, one of my rookie cards, and I'll sign that and send that to you also, okay? Hey, Donald and everyone else. Okay. Thank you. Oh, no problem. We'll do that. I don't mind interacting with people, and then we'll take it from there and see what happens after that. All right, Huberts. All right, so let's continue on with this. Donald, according to the card collecting world, those rookie cards of Bonds aren't the real rookie cards. According to the experts, the OPG is the real rookie card. What? Oh, you mean the OPG tops? Well, they still do class these as rookies, I'm pretty sure, because it's the same year. The only reason, the OPG, OPG is a Canadian-based company. It's part of Topps, but that's Topps organization in Canada. So that is what OPG is. It's just the Canadian version, because we do have... were you a pro player? No, I was not. When you get my rookie card, you'll see why. I had some made through Topps, but I would be more than willing of sending. The closest anybody in my family got to being in professional baseball, I did have a cousin, Huber Trickshots, that played for the Toledo Mud Hens, and then he did do 1 year in Major League as a major leaguer for the Detroit Tigers. And I do have some of my cousin's rookie cards. So, but you'll see it when you get it, and then you'll understand it. You could share it with your dad, and he'll understand. Okay, so let me continue on so I can get through the remainder of our biography here, so that then we can get into the opening day baseball cards. So of course, this is the big year coming up here in 2007. On January 29th, 2007, the Giants finalized a contract with Bonds for the 2007 season after the commissioner's office rejected Bonds' 1 year, $15.8 million deal because it contained a personal appearance provision. The team sent revised documents to his agent, Jeff Boris, who stated that at this time Barry is not signing the new documents. Bonds signed a revised 1 year, $15.8 million contract on February 15th and reported to the Giants' spring training camp on time. Bonds resumed his march to the all-time record in early 2007 season. In the season opener of April 3rd, all he had was a first-inning single past third base with the infield shifted right, immediately followed by a stolen base and then thrown out at home on a base-running mistake, following a deep fly out to left field in the game. Bonds regrouped the next day with his first at-bat in the second game of the season at the Giants' AT&T Park. Bonds hit a pitch from Chris Young of the San Diego Padres just over the wall to the left of straightaway center field for career home run number 735. This home run put Bonds past the midway point between Ruth and Aaron. Bonds did not homer again until April 13th when he hit 736 and 737 for a 3-for-3 night that included 4 RBIs against the Pittsburgh Pirates. Bonds splashed a pitch by St. Louis Cardinals pitcher Ryan Franklin into McCovey Cove on April 18th for home run number 738. Home runs number 739 and 740 came in back-to-back games on April 21st and 22nd against the Arizona Diamondbacks. The hype surrounding Bonds' pursuit of the home run record escalated on May 14th. On this day, Sports Auction for Heritage, a Dallas-based auction house, offered $1 million to the fan who would catch Bonds' record-breaking 756th career home run. The $1 million offer was rescinded on June 11th out of concern of fan safety. Home run number 748 came on Father's Day, June 14th, in the final game of a 3-game road series against the Boston Red Sox at Fenway Park, where Bonds had never previously played. With this homer, Fenway Park became the 36th Major League ballpark in which Bonds had hit a home run. He hit a Tim Wakefield knuckleball just over the low fence into the Giants' bullpen in right field. It was his first home run of his former Pittsburgh Pirates teammate, who became his 441st different pitcher to surrender a 4-bagger to Bonds. The 750th career home run hit on June 29th also came off a former teammate, Livan Hernandez. The blast came in the 8th inning and at that point tied the game 3-3. On July 19th, after a 21 at-bat hitless streak, Bonds hit 2 home runs, number 752 and 753, against the Chicago Cubs. He went 3-for-3 with 2 home runs, 6 RBIs, and a walk-off on that day. and a walk on that day. Sorry about that. The struggling last place Giants still lost the game 9-8. On July 27th, Bonds hit home run number 754 against the Florida Marlins pitcher Rick Vanderhurk. Bonds was then walked his next 4 at-bats in the game, but a 2-run shot helped the Giants win the game 12-10. It marked the first time since he had a 700 hit number 747 that Bonds had homered in a game the Giants won. On August 4th, Bonds hit a 382-foot shot home run against Clay Hensley of the San Diego Padres for home run number 755, tying Hank Aaron's all-time record. Bonds greeted his son Nikolai with an extended bear hug after crossing home plate. Bonds greeted his teammates and then his wife, Liz Watson, and daughter Aisha Lynn behind the backstop. Hensley was the 445th different pitcher to give up a home run to Bonds. Ironically, given the cloud of suspicion that surrounded Bonds, the tying home run was hit off a pitcher who had been suspended by baseball in 2005 for steroid use. He was walked in his next at-bat and eventually scored on a fielder's choice. Let me pop in the chat real quick here. Pretty sure most of the people in this room know more than the experts. The same photo, that's what experts say. Robert, you know as well as I do that when we were young, rookie cards were not that desirable. I don't even know when they became so popular. How does someone become an expert? Just wondering. Chuck DePriest, I am an expert on the things that I know, that I do not know. Live as long as Donald. Oh, you guys are awesome. I do like reading through some of the chats sometimes in the channel. On August 7th at 8:51 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time at Oracle Park, then known as AT&T Park in San Francisco, Bonds hit a 435-foot home run, his 756th, off a pitch from Mike Bacsik of the Washington Nationals, breaking the all-time career home run record, formerly held by Hank Aaron. Coincidentally, Bacsik's father had faced Aaron as a pitcher for the Texas Rangers. After Aaron had hit his 755th home run on August 23, 1976, Michael J. Bacsik held Aaron to a single and a flyout to right field. The younger Bacsik commented later, "If my dad had been gracious enough to let Hank Aaron hit a home run, we both would have given up 756. After hitting the home run, Bonds gave Bacsik an autographed bat. The pitch, the seventh of the at-bat, was a 3-2 pitch, which Bonds hit to the right center field bleachers. The fan who ended up with the ball, 22-year-old Matt Murphy from Queens, New York, and a Mets fan, was promptly protected and escorted away from the mayhem by a group of San Francisco police officers. After Bonds finished his home run trot, a 10-minute delay followed, including a brief video by Aaron congratulating Bonds on breaking the record Aaron had held for 33 years. And expressing the hope that the achievement of this record will inspire others to chase their own dreams. Bonds made an impromptu emotional statement on the field with Willie Mays, his godfather, at his side, and thanked his teammates, family, and his late father. Bonds sat out the rest of the game. The commissioner, Bud Selig, was not in attendance in this game, but was represented by Executive Vice President of Baseball Operations Jimmy Lee Solomon. Seeley called Bonds later that night to congratulate him on breaking the record. President George W. Bush also called Bonds the next day to congratulate him. On August 24th, San Francisco honored and celebrated Bonds' career accomplishments in breaking the home run record with a large rally in Justin Herman Plaza. The rally concluded video messages from Lou Brock, Ernie Banks, Ozzie Smith, Joe Montana, Wayne Gretzky, and Michael Jordan. Speeches were made by Willie Mays, Giants teammates Omar Vizquel and Rich Arilla, and Giants owner Pete Mogollon. Mayor Gavin Newsom presented Bonds with the key to the city and county of San Francisco, and Giants Vice President Larry Baer gave Bonds the home plate he touched after hitting his 756th career home run. The record-setting ball was considered to an auction was co-signed to an auction house on August 21st. Bidding began on August 28th and closed with a winning bid of $752,467 on September 15th, after a three-phase online auction. The high bidder, fashion designer Marco Ecco, created a website to let fans decide its fate. Subsequently, Ben Pandos, who submitted the United States $186,750 bid on Bonds' record-tying 755th home run ball, also set up a website to let fans decide on its fate. Of Ecco's plans, Bonds said he spent $750,000 on the ball, and that's what he's doing with it. What he's doing is stupid. 10 million voters helped Ecco decide to brand the ball with an asterisk and send it to the National Baseball Hall of Fame Museum. Panda sold 5-year ads on a website, www.endthedebate.com, where people voted by a 2-to-1 margin to smash the ball. Bonds concluded the 2007 season with a .276 batting average, 28 home runs, 66 RBIs in 126 games, and 340 at-bats. At the age of 43, he led both leagues in walks with 132. All right. So there we have it. And I'll go ahead and end it with that one right there. The biography for Barry Lamar Bonds. Okay, hopefully you guys enjoyed that. It's nearing the end, viewers. He has 756 home runs. Only a few to go. All right, so hopefully you guys enjoyed that. Along with everything else so far in the video. Is everybody doing fine out there? Let's see, what do we got? Oh, we got 11 people. We have 11 people in the stream. So we are in double digits. That is pretty cool. So what I'm going to do initially here is, let me put these cards away real quick so we can get ready to open up our blaster box of opening day. Okay, let me set these aside in my box where I keep these out to the side of my table here. Okay, put those there. Okay, so without further ado, I'm going to get this ready so we can open up this blaster box here. Lucky says thumbs up. Oh yeah, don't forget, we got 11 people in here. Can you don't forget to give me my thumbs up in the stream. Thumbs up for my analytics, please. I'd appreciate that very much. So let me get these lined up here so we can let me scooch that up a little bit. Put that one there. That way when we get some hits out of this box here, we will go ahead and put them up there. But let's see what we can find in this blaster box here. Hopefully you guys are doing well today. And this is the first day of the start of my week. Again, tomorrow we will get into the 1986 baseball card set. All right, the 1986 baseball card set. And I think I'm going to keep continuing with the Topps baseball card set series. I've come up with a plan on how to do that. It's going to be a little differently than the boxes, but we will move into that. Again, don't forget this one here. Do you remember this, Kevin? 10 packs plus 1 extra pack. Or you could say 1 plus 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 1. So if you do 10 plus 1s and an extra pack, that gives you the 11 packs. Nice 2020 project. Wait, what? Nice project 2020 in the back. 2020. Oh yeah, my project 2020s. This is the Ken Griffey Jr. and I like the Ken Griffey Jr. one more than I do the. I wish they would have gave Cal Ripken Jr. a face. It would have looked nicer. But that's the way that artist did the rendering. But I do like the way the artist did the rendering on the Ken Griffey Jr. That is for sure. So let me put these packs down here. Put our box. I was wondering, wait, what's it? That nice project 2020 in the background. Here, yeah, let me just real quick. I'll show you guys these two cards. Let me get this all set up, and then I'll show you the two cards real quick. I'll leave them on display for a minute here until we get some hits here. But that is my Ken Griffey Jr. Project 2020 there. And this is my I believe I do have two more Project 2020 cards coming in. I think I've got a Derek Jeter coming in and another player. Might be Roger Clemens. But yeah, there we go. It's my Ken Griffey Jr. and my Cal Ripken Jr. All right. I think we got those in there pretty good there. All right. And I will leave, let's see, I'm going to put Ken Griffey Jr. right back here and Cal Ripken Jr. right here. And we'll leave them on display there for just a little while. Just until we get some hits that I want to display up here, and then we'll move them back into place there. How's that sound? Let me make one last adjustment here. All right, I think we're ready now. 1978 was my first year, Kevin. $1978 was my first year what? Kevin, are you still monitoring? Nope. Roberto, laugh out loud. Me and my brother collected with our allowance every week. Oh, that is cool there, Chuck. No, the no-face Ripken is disturbing to me. I think I have been traumatized. Okay, here. How about if I turn it around there? I'll show you the back of the cards, okay? I'll leave it that way. That way you won't be so traumatized there, Lucky. Oh my word. Let me do a refresh here. So let's go ahead and get into these 11 packs here. Again, there's 11 packs. How many cards are in per pack? 7 cards per pack. So you get 77 cards. Let's see if we can get a... I've never personally pulled a relic. I don't think I ever got a relic out of any of these opening day packs. But it does say you can. It said, look for autograph and relic cards. So that would be nice to finally pull a relic card out of one of these myself. But we'll just see what happens. So let's go to town here. Is that better for you now there, Lucky, lucky. I am trying to see if I can finish some of the subsets out of these, but Ken Giles, all right, with the Toronto Blue Jays. Bryce Harper with the Philadelphia Phillies. There we go for Kevin, a Goldschmidt. There's a Goldschmidt for Kevin. Scott Kingery with the Philadelphia Phillies. Boom! We got a Seattle Mariner. All right, we did get us a Seattle Mariner. And then a Starlin Castro. And of course, our first subset is an opening day for the Oakland Athletics. Opening day for the Oakland Athletics. Oh yeah, I know. I remember that, Kevin. I remember watching when you pulled that. I pulled that Dodger Stadium dirt card for Ethan out of opening day. I think, wasn't it just the opening day relic and one other? There was only 2 cards in the pack, right? Because it like filled the whole pack. Pulled the mascot relic for me too, Kevin. Oh yeah. Oh, that's right. The mascot relic. Yeah, I've seen some of those mascot relics. I saw someone else get a dirt card. Well, that's kind of cool. But I have not pulled a relic out of any of my opening days yet. But let's see who we get in pack number 2. Okay, so we got Andrew Benintendi. That's Ethan's favorite. Ethan's Elvis covers and more. That's one of his players that he PCs. Kenley Jansen with the Los Angeles Dodgers. Anthony Rizzo with the Chicago Cubs. Michael Brantley with the Houston Astros. Gary Sanchez with the New York Yankees. Adbert Alzolay with the Chicago Cubs. And we've got the Fenway Park Team Traditions and Celebrations. Put that one right there for now. Just want to double check, make sure I didn't miss any other rookies here. I just kind of do this because I do kind of separate the rookies, the Gold Cup cards, things of that nature. But the only thing I'm really done with, other than the subsets, is trying to see if I get enough cards to complete a set. All right, move on to our next pack here. Still got 11 people. All right, we got another sticker card. I wonder if this is one I have already or not. All right, so Liam Hendricks with the Oakland Athletics. Yuri Gurriel with the Astros. Shohei Ohtani with the Angels. Sorry, I'm getting out of the screen there, aren't I? Tommy Pham with the San Diego Padres. Oh, there you go, Kevin. Zach Gallen rookie card for the Arizona Diamondbacks. All right. Javier Baez with the Chicago Cubs. And Nolan Arenado with the Colorado Rockies is our sticker card. All right. Pretty cool there. Pretty cool. Right. Oh, there we go. Rookie right on top there. All right. Sean Murphy with the Oakland Athletics. Sean Murphy, rookie card. There we go. We've got Orlando Arcia with the Milwaukee Brewers. Max Fried with the Atlanta Braves. Austin Meadows with the Tampa Bay Rays. Whit Merrifield with the Kansas City Royals. Nick Solak with the Texas Rangers. Rookie card. Oh, there we go. Spring has sprung. Cody Bellinger. Cody Bellinger, spring has sprung. Put that up there. Robert and Donald used to through the mail. Honus Wagner took a long time with Pony Express. Thanks, Kevin. That's kind of cute. I like that, Pony Express. Pony Express. Kevin. Ahmed Rosario with the New York Mets. Merrill Kelly with the Arizona Diamondbacks. Shout out to Kevin's card collecting. And he wouldn't sign the tobacco card. Gene Segura with the Philadelphia Phillies. Mike Moustakas with the Milwaukee Brewers. Ozzie Albies with the Atlanta Braves. DJ LeMahieu with the New York Yankees. Oh, there we go. Rosie Red with the Cincinnati Reds. Oh, there you go, Kevin. This looks like it's a Fairfield Friday. Did you catch this, Kevin? Did you see this? Back-to-back Rosie Reds. And it's not even Friday. Back-to-back Rosie Reds. Kevin, you gotta love this one. Back-to-back Rosie Reds. I'm gonna put both the Rosie Reds right there. First time I ever saw a duplicate in a regular pack of cards. Back-to-back Rosie Reds. Sorry, I'm gonna cover you up there, Ken Griffey Jr. No, wait, no, not Ken Griffey Jr. I'm gonna put the back-to-back Rosie Reds right there. That was so hilarious. Well, Topps 2020 opening day ceases to amaze us. Back-to-back Rosie Reds. Oh my word. That was hilarious. Back-to-back Rosie Reds. Oh, there you go. At least I get a D. Gordon for my second Seattle Mariner. D. Gordon. All right. Joe Lucchesi with the San Diego Padres. Eric Hosmer with the San Diego Padres. Two back-to-back Padres there. Wilson Contreras with the Chicago Cubs. Michael Conforto with the New York Mets. Walker Buehler with the Los Angeles Dodgers. And opening day, Philadelphia Phillies. Okay. Next pack in the stack. All right. What do we got here? Garrett Cole with the New York Yankees. Mookie Betts with the Boston Red Sox. Brian Anderson with the Miami Marlins. Josh Bell with the Pittsburgh Pirates. Marcus Stroman with the New York Mets. Boom, we got an error card. There we go, we got an error card. Jorge Soler with the Kansas City Royals. Sorry, I'm going to cover you up for now, Griffey. All right, and then San Diego Padres opening day 2020. All right. Is there a heater coming on? Must be chilly outside still. My house heater just turned on. All right, pack number 8. The Reds mascot is a little freaky. Oops, sorry, I don't want to. All right. Let's see who we got here. Jose Altuve with the Houston Astros. Here, okay. I'm gonna instead of having two over there, I'm gonna go ahead and put that one there for now. How's that sound? Said she looks freaky. Alex Verdugo with the Los Angeles Dodgers. AJ Puck, rookie card. Kirby Yates with the Padres. Andres Munoz with the San Diego Padres. Shout out to Kevin's Card Collecting. Rookie card. Luis Arraez with the Minnesota Twins. And last but not least, opening day for the Seattle Mariners. All right. Pack number 9 out of the 11. Pack number 9. No Face Ripken and Rosie will haunt our dreams tonight. Oh my word. Miguel Cabrera with the Detroit Tigers. Tommy Edman with the St. Louis Cardinals. Charlie Morton with the Tampa Bay Rays. Eddie Rosario with the Minnesota Twins. Marcus Simeon with the Oakland Athletics. Oh man, that's a ripoff. I think Kevin counted the cards the other day, and yeah, that counts as a. That is like unruly, I think. That should not count as a baseball card. I don't know why Topps does that. You know, I could see if they put that in there and then there's a relic or something. But August 8th is National Baseball Card Day. In case you're wondering about that, people. I don't know why they really put that like that. That should not count as a card. I'm sorry, people. Oh, that's right. That's where I put those. All right, and then opening day for the Tampa Bay Rays. I don't know. I might not have this one yet. Opening day with the Tampa Bay Rays. All right, pack number 10 of 11. I could absolutely picture Rosie with red balloons. All right, Rafael Devers with the Boston Red Sox. Trevor Story with the Colorado Rockies. Mike Soroka Gold Cup card. Justin Turner with the Dodgers. Jesus Luzardo with the Oakland Athletics rookie card. Nolan Arenado with the Colorado Rockies. Oh, there we go. I don't think I got one of these yet. Pause. Look like Tony the Tiger with the Detroit Tigers. Oh, there we go. There we go. We'll put that mascot right up there. I think that's the first one I've got of the Detroit Tigers mascot. All right, moving on to pack number 11. Robert Holmes says, be right back. He's going to be right back. Okay. We'll wait for you there, Robert. Max Scherzer with the Washington Nationals. Bo Bichette, rookie card. Bo Bichette. Yusei Kikuchi. There we go. My third Seattle Mariner. There we go. You can see all my Seattle Mariners I got here now. I'll just put them in a row that way. Boom. Three Seattle Mariners. You can see them right there. Mike Yastrzemski with San Francisco Giants. Luis Castillo with the Cincinnati Reds. And Oscar Mercado with the Cleveland Indians. And our last card in the box, opening day for the Texas Rangers. So, 3 mascot cards. 3 mascot cards, the back-to-back Rosy Red, and the Nolan Arenado sticker card. We got the one error card, the Jorge Soler with the Kansas City Royals. Our error card. That's what I call them, the error card, because opening day did not happen. And then pause for the Detroit Tigers. I think that might be my first pause card. I don't think I have that one yet for my mascot set. And then, of course, boom. I think we got one team tradition card. Spring has sprung. There we go. So we got the Spring has sprung. Cody Bellinger. Put that right there for now. And then the Fenway Park team tradition. Pesky's pole. All right, and then I think the other 6 here are opening day for the Athletics, for the Rangers, for the Tampa Bay Rays, for the Seattle Mariners, for the San Diego Padres, and the Philadelphia Phillies. So at least we got 5 different opening day baseball parks. The Phillies, the Padres, the Mariners, the Rays, the Rangers, and the Athletics. Let me just go through here and make sure I didn't miss any. So as far as rookie cards, we got Bo Bichette, Luzardo, Soroka Gold Cup, Munoz rookie card, Puck rookie card, Solak rookie card, Murphy rookie card, Zach Gallen rookie card, and Alzolay rookie card. And then let me just go through these real quick and make sure I just didn't miss any rookie cards from my separation there. Just take a quick look there. I don't even know if there's any short prints on opening day. Probably not. Just going to go through these real quick here, see if there's any rookie cards I missed. I don't believe I did. No, that's Cole. Nope, I do not think I missed any in here. All right. There we go. Ethan and stuff. 1, 2, 3. How you doing there, Ethan? Yeah, just go to my About Me tab when you do get a chance there. Huber Trick Shots. I do Monday or Tuesday through Saturday. My live streams are 10:30 a.m. every morning, Pacific Standard Time. So let's say you're in Maryland there, 10, 11, 12, 1:30. So 1:30 every afternoon for you there, Hubert Trick Shots. All right. And I'll make sure I try and visit you guys' church page. I'll become a member and get notifications for your Fellowship Baptist Church of Ferndale in Maryland. Okay. So I will check you out. That's for sure. I want to listen to you guys as special. That's pretty cool. But so yeah. So that kind of gives us everything today in a nutshell. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the biography. Tomorrow I'll be going through and doing the 1986 top set. We'll be highlighting the 1986 top set in my continuing series of Topps baseball cards. I'm going to try to see if I can work it out and continue through all the current ones that weren't in the books. I think I can do it with complete baseball sets. Again, my oldest one was 1984. So we will be continuing most likely with 1987 starting in May, because next Tuesday I'll be doing the extra set that's there. Wonder why they put the word standard in Pacific Standard Time. Makes me wonder if Eastern and Central are non-standard. What time do I read the Bible? I don't read the Bible live, Hubert. I just post those videos up daily. I pre-record a lot of my Bible reading, and so that goes up and it's posted up every day. So when you get up in the morning, if you want to listen to me read the Bible, you can do that. I don't do it live. I pre-record all the videos, and then every morning at 5 a.m. My Bible reading videos are posted live. You picking on the central Kevin theme, fighting words, laugh out loud, Chuck. Oh my word! But yeah, so that I'm reading through the entire Bible this year. That's my goal, at least, to try and get that all done throughout the year. Sorry, hold on a second. Sorry, my throat was getting a little froggy from all the reading I do sometimes. Let's take this outside, buddy. So yeah, just in case you're wondering there, Hubert, my Bible reading videos are pre-recorded, and then a new video posts up every day throughout the year. So I am reading through the Bible, Genesis through Revelation, through the whole year. So by the end of the year, I will have the whole Bible recorded. So just so you know, I just record. I go into my recording studios here in my room here, and then I do go through. My goal is, of course, to record the whole Bible reading series, reading the entire Bible through the year. So that's what my plans and intentions are, to do that. So other than that, I can't really think of anything else to chit-chat here. I'm going to just move this out of the way a little bit so I can move my move my camera around so I can say my signature goodbye. All right. So let me tick this up just a little bit more so you can see me. So these are my different baseball caps that I do wear on my channel here, in case you're wondering. Of course, that in the background here behind me is my framed 1984 baseball card set. It's not a set. Not a complete. A sheet of uncut baseball cards. That's what's framed in the background there. And I do wear my Ichiro, Randy, Ken, and Edgar t-shirt on my my player biography days. This is the baseball cap I wore today. It kind of color codes with the shirt I'm wearing. I just choose random hats from my rack up there to wear. So buenas noches there, Roberto. All right. Good night, Calvin. You guys are cracking me up, but it is fun sharing with you guys here. But this has been Don Blomdahl, Hall of Fame veteran, sports cards and collectibles, having been live to you from Arlington, Washington. So with that in mind, I am going to get ready to sign off. It looks like my chat on my phone is still running properly, so that is a good thing. So I'm going to go ahead and say goodbye for now, guys. Robert, we will have to talk Cleveland Indians cards sometime, since they are my favorite team also. Okay, so without further ado, I'm going to turn the camera around, having said my official goodbye, and you guys have a great day, and we will see you guys tomorrow, okay? Thanks there, Huber's Trick Shots. Appreciate you being here. Kevin's card collecting and more. Yummy? So I'm going to turn the camera around and get ready to sign off. You guys have a great and wonderful day, and we will see you guys around the channels. But I will see you tomorrow morning, 10:30 a.m. for my Bible reading. Not my Bible reading. I'm confusing myself now. For my next installment in my Topps baseball card history, all right, videos. So until then, you guys have a great and wonderful day, and we will see you guys around the channels, okay? Bye for now. Take care, and Lord bless you. Have a great, wonderful day, and we'll see you tomorrow. Bye now.